Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode on the Top 5 series. Now today we have an episode on how to not get raided. This topic actually really covers many different perspectives other than just one, like defense wise and all that kind of stuff. This will cover how you should set up your base, what members to choose, what walls to put up, like how should you design your base, how should you go about playing on the server, whatever. Just it'll cover so many different topics, and truthfully, I have not really gotten raided yet before. Like Conquer, we have not gotten fully raided. It was trying to think. We never really lost. Oh my, that just glitched out so much. We never really lost anything, truthfully, and I don't know why this is here actually. Ow. Shit. I don't really know what was there. Okay, it doesn't really matter though. But yeah, I'm gonna just be covering so many different topics, guys. And if you have any disagreements with any of these choices, please leave it in the comment section down below, guys. I would love to hear your guys' suggestions. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright, guys, so number 5 in the countdown. Now, number 5 is gonna focus on pretty much choosing your members. Now, truthfully, in factions, you're not gonna really do well if you go alone. Like, I understand some people actually do go alone, and they actually, they do pretty well. They do have alts, though, sometimes. Some people actually run with, like, 20 alts, and, they can fill their faction power and, pretty much run their whole entire base by their own. But many people don't have that kind of capability, so I would not suggest running alone at all whatsoever. Alright, but pretty much like whenever you hop on the server, find a little group of friends. If you don't have a group of friends, like let me just give you one situation, okay? So on Bandit, I don't know if you guys have known, if you're actually new to the channel or whatever, I did a Bandit series a while back, and that's where I kind of first started recording and playing on TreasureWars. On TreasureWars, we had a little faction called ETS, which pretty much it was made out of people from the little Pokeballers server. Pokeballers.com, Pixelon server, Lachlan owned or whatever. So we all came on and we're all pretty damn good friends. So you pretty much have all that trust value that's there. And trust value is a huge thing in factions. Like, you really need to have trustful members. If you don't have trustful members and you're like always on the edge, like, are they gonna inside? Are they gonna like take my stuff? You know, just like all that kind of stuff, you know? Like, you really want to have trustful members. Like, let's just give an instance right here, okay? So Tarp was the leader. Well, it was like me, Kyle, and Tarp. That was bad grammar. I should have said Tarp. Just whatever. I don't care. But yeah, pretty much, you know, we had a good leader. We all kind of got along together, and most of us were actually mods, which was actually kind of cool that we actually could trust each other to not do F unclaim all, and that was a huge thing. And you know, you gotta find members that have something to lose, because if you don't have a member that has something to lose, what will they lose by F unclaiming all and trying to destroy what you have, you know? You gotta look for the trust value, and trust is number 1. I gotta admit, it's number 1 in factions. Like, I don't care if you're good at PvP, if you're bad at PvP, you know, you're terrible at base building, you're good at base building, doesn't really matter. As if you have a trustful member, they're gonna do pretty damn well for you. And if they're committed or whatever, if they want to play a lot and they're active, definitely invite them along if they're trustworthy. But yeah, that is pretty much the number 1 thing you need to learn about choosing your people. Also, it's always good to invite new people along. Like, let's just say, like, we invited, oh geez, I'm trying to think of a person that became, like, a really, really trustful member. Jeez, I'm trying to think, actually. Let's look at F Who Conquer. Like Rhino. Rhino was a good example of that. Like, Conquer actually kind of hated him. Same with me, actually. Conquer really did hate me before, but you know what? I wanted to rock on the pirate realm, so I was just like, you know what, guys, you want to bring me along? And you know what? I'm trustful. I have something to lose if I do something wrong. And you know what? I am one of the trustful members now. Like, pretty much one of the top people, you know? So, pretty much pick your trustful people. Oh, jeez. Is my commentary gonna suck today? I think it might. But yeah, just trust is the number 1 thing in factions. So let's move on to the 4th best thing to know in choosing your members, starting a base, kind of getting wholly established with your base and not getting even rated. Okay. All right, guys, we're back. So the fourth best way to not get raided, and pretty much to start in factions, is pretty much choosing your truces and allies. Now, I don't suggest allying many people. I would only suggest allying like a sister faction. Like, you know, if you get really big and your friend wants to, you know, just kind of go up on his own for a little bit, maybe invite a few different people, you know what, ally him, maybe, I'm not too sure. A truce is as good as a ally. Pretty much the one step up from truces is allying, and it just really doesn't make a difference. All you can do is just set home in their base, and I wouldn't really suggest it at all whatsoever. I know we allied Vic and Lachlan, but that's about that's all we're allying pretty much. You know, you can set home, blah blah blah. That's about all. I wouldn't suggest it again. But you know, picking your truces, okay? So there's many reasons why people truce. Number one, you know, some people don't want to get killed in Warzone. That is a major one. Another reason is you don't want to get raided. You know, if you see like a really good faction, you know, let's just take Censored for example. Like they are all really chill or whatever, really good friends of mine. But you know, like, they're really good raiders, you know, and you want to truce those people, otherwise they can destroy you. You know, you want to team up with the people that are just about the same level as you, unless you want to try to take them out. Now that was a whole development in Bandit. That's what happened. Like on Bandit, ETS and Conquer. Okay, so I was pretty much like running Conquer along with Tarp, and pretty much we were actually really chill with Conquer for the longest amount of time. Like we were chill, like we were talking every single day, blah blah blah. And then one day we just said, you know, there's no PvP in Warzone, and this usually does not happen anymore, but there was like no PvP in Warzone, and then we just said, you know what, let's see who's a better faction, and we took each other out, and Conquer actually won that battle. Oh my gosh, that was some crazy stuff though. I think one of our members kind of gave some intel, they left with their ult and their friend, and then we got overclaimed. Yeah, it was some crazy stuff, man. It was some crazy stuff. So, pretty much, you gotta truce the people that can destroy you. And if you want to enemy someone, then go ahead and try to take them out, because that's what faction's all about. You know, you gotta conquer. You know, hey, you see that? Conquer, pun, whatever. Okay, guys, let's move on to the third best way to not get raided. Now, I just want to point this out, guys. I'm not feeling the best right now, and that's why my commentary has been pretty shitty lately. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm kind of not really short for breath, but you know, I just can't talk for like a small amount of time without losing my breath or whatever. Like, I'm not fat, dude. I'm like, you know, I'm very athletic, and it's like, yo, wait, how am I short on breath or whatever? I don't know. I'm gonna see a doctor sooner or later, but yeah, that's why my commentary it's been pretty crappy lately. So just bear with me, okay, guys? Alright, so let's get to number 3. Alright, guys, so the third best way not to get raided on the countdown is creating a little base for your faction members. Now, how we do it in Conquer is the mods and the really like most trusted people in our faction get access to the mod base or whatever. That's where we, like, you know, we keep everything, like, you know, IGs and blazes and all that kind of stuff. And we keep that owner claim. That owner claiming and all that kind of stuff is a huge issue. Many people don't actually follow it. Definitely you have to owner claim your land. You know, such as if you just have like a bunch of random people in your faction, and they know where your little base is or whatever that's claimed. They can just go in and take all of it. So you definitely gotta owner claim it so that people that are not mods cannot access that and break them. You know, because many of times, like on other servers or whatever, you know, you invite another person and you know, oh, TP me to your base. Oh, okay, I'll TP you here. 5 minutes later, you leave, all your stuff is gone. You know, you gotta F1 and claim your base. Okay, so how we do it, because you know, we're not gonna have it all in one base, and you know, we want to have a nice area for some members to create their own little base and still be in Conquer, but and later down the road or whatever, they'll have access to the mod base or whatever, if they get trusted or whatever. You know, trust is another issue I already addressed, but it's a huge issue in factions. So pretty much how we do it in Conquer, we made like a nice little base. I think this was for a bunch of members. I'm not too sure if they're using it anymore, but you know, you create a nice little base. They had IGs or whatever. I guess it was taken down because it was getting raided or whatever. But you know, we had IGs there. You got a nice little chest area. This was relatively small, and it usually is built up a little higher. I don't know. I think we might have another base. I want to show you guys. 1 second. So pretty much you can also have another tiny little area set aside for some members. Okay, so I don't know if they're okay in storage or whatever. You can definitely set up a nice little IG for them, or they could, you know, you could hollow out the area. You could build it for them, and they just have to place the spawners in. It really makes a lot of members happy to know that they can still make money and you know, still be kind of part of the faction. But you know, I think this little IG grinder was actually yeah, I created this like a while ago. I just forgot about that. I just went home IG and I was like, yo, what's here again? I just remembered this like a while ago. And one lonely IG. It hasn't been rated yet, which is pretty damn sick. But yeah, guys, you gotta satisfy your members, make a nice little base for them, keep them happy, and once you keep them happy, you'll keep their trust, and they'll keep your loyalty, and you'll have a nice, pretty damn good faction, you know? So I do like what they do in censored base. You know, they have one huge giant base, and they have like little tiny compartments for every single member or whatever. I really like that. If you could have a huge faction like that and keep all your members happy, you're gonna have one hell of a time. So yeah, guys, that is number 3, and let's get on to number 2. Alright guys, we approach the second best way to not get raided. And this one is going to be all about location. Now, location is definitely key in a faction base. So, alright. So, I'm going to give you like 3 best ways. Number 1, go far away from spawn. Don't stay close, because truthfully, you're going to be found like those guys and you'll get blown into. Actually, no, they didn't even set up a regular base. It's more like a treehouse, actually. This is cool, actually. What? It is a treehouse. This is cool. Do they have any? They actually have stuff in the chest. Go. Get out of here. Shut up. They actually, well, I mean, it's shit stuff in the chest, but still, they have some pork chops. I'm gonna sell these pork chops and get on with my life. Damn, dude. What are they doing with their lives? So, like, why would you make a base right here? I mean, okay, that's $180. Alright, I'll take it, though. Free money. But yeah, guys, go far away. Like these guys, it's not a good idea to set up a base close to spawn. Like, it's just not. Like, you need to go far away, and I will show you the best location that you can ever possibly get. So, yeah, just give me 1 second. Okay, I do want to explore this base, actually. Did they get broken into? Yeah, they did. What happened here? What is this? Oh, jeez. What's in here? Anything? Can I like leave a nice little present? Oh, I can't. It's in the like, turret. Oh, I have iron golem on me. I should not keep that in my inventory. Oh, jeez. Alright. They have pots? They have... Okay. Alright, yeah. We'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys. So, pretty much when making your base, honestly, I suggest going straight for the world border. Now, how you should do this is you should do /wilderness, or if you can have a friend hook you up with a nice location by the world border. Actually, I wouldn't really suggest that because your friend could actually raid you in the future. But pretty much you got to go by the world border and make a base, like right here. Oh, actually, yo, I'm glitching it out right now. I'm free. No, I'm not. It's just the server's lagging. I wish though. That'd be so cool going behind, beyond the world border. That'd be so cool. But pretty much you got to go to the world border and start the base right here. So what I suggest and what you can do with the world border is go as far as possible. Far as building limit, I think you can probably build like right here. So pretty much you can build straight up from here and build your base out this way. So you can only build 3 layers of walls, just like one out there, and one out there. You don't even have to focus on that wall because the world border is not expanding, nor will anyone shoot from that direction. So you're pretty much safe in that direction. That'll save you so much time and energy with the region walls and all that kind of stuff. So that's just a quick little tip, guys, but that is a definite yes that you have to go and put into action. You got to go to the world border to set up your base. So let's get to the number 1 way not to get raided. So I think it's pretty obvious, but I just want to show you guys the layout of what the best way not to get raided is. Alright, be right back, guys. Alright, guys, we are at the last and final step on how to not get raided. So this covers many different topics with base defense. I'm sorry if it's a little laggy. There's a lot of stuff here. So what I suggest what you should do, and this is on the Conquer base, by the way, guys, make a cobblestone layer right there, and then pretty much outline your whole entire base with cobblestone. Now, what are you're probably questioning right now, like, Reliant, why would you do cobblestone when you can do obsidian, which is the best defense? Obsidian is not the best defense, by the way. I don't know if you guys know, but obsidian is air burstable. That means you can burst a thing of TNT on obsidian. Not really on obsidian, but... And what that means is you can explode TNT on the obsidian. Now, cobblestone, you can't do that. So, let's just say this for example, okay? If this was all obsidian and you shot a thing of TNT and you landed it right here and it exploded, it would start doing damage on the obsidian right there. But since it's cobblestone, it does not. It doesn't even matter if it's water prodded or not. If it's water prodded, you can't touch it. I'm just saying though. So pretty much if you explode a thing of TNT right here, this will not go. And by the way, okay, another step to protecting your base. Pretty much what you want to set up a bunch of region walls, as many as you can, okay? I'll be honest, TreasureWars, the entity limit is kind of different on here, and it's totally different from Cosmic, totally different from Archon, and I think I like it though in a sense that many people don't get rated on here, and you really have to you know, you got to be smart about that. Wait, why is this broken? That's weird. I'll have to fix this up. I still gotta do region walls, by the way. We have another layer, but just we have that in front. But yeah, pretty much you want as many region walls as possible, okay? And that's just because region walls are so freaking hard to pretty much cover or whatever. And yeah, let me just show you how the region walls work. So guys, how region walls kind of work? They're really easy to explain, okay? So let's say someone shot a bunch of TNT after they stacked it. And they took out all this right now. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. And all regened back. This is like, it's so amazing. And honestly, I love the Minecraft physics towards it. And it really makes a lot of faction raiding a lot of fun and defense. Because you can just put up these region walls. And people will try to shoot through them. And truthfully, you're not going to get past it unless you spam a bunch of TNT. And that is very hard to do. You gotta really optimize your cannon for TreasureWars only. Like, it's really hard. Not many people can actually do it. I know like of 2 people that could actually try to optimize a cannon for TreasureWars, but other than that, it's like really hard. So let's do the last and final step: how to protect your base. So with every single faction base, you have to have walls. If you don't have walls, you're not gonna stand. If you have IGs in there and you don't have any walls, you're going down. Like, everyone will go for you. So what I suggest, guys, as a simple setup: 1 region wall on your base, protected in cobblestone and water. And I would suggest doing a bunch of roof defenses. Like, we have like 5 layers of roof defenses, like slabs and whatever, all that kind of good stuff, so that many people can't sand stack onto it. I don't know, it gets very confusing, okay, I gotta admit. But pretty much, you know, you gotta do some roof defenses, gotta put a region wall, and I suggest at least, and I mean at least 10 gen walls. Now there's a difference between a region wall and a gen wall. So a gen wall, you pretty much put a layer of stone, put lava under it, and then you put water on top of it, and it just gens the whole entire wall. It is perfect, and it is also an awesome way to protect your base. Like, it's so easy, it is so simple, it's so fast. You like legit Scloob, I don't know, he can gen like, I don't even know, like 100 walls in like an hour. I don't really know. It's very easy, you know. But just, you gotta gen walls. Like, that's the #1 way and not how to get rated. So yeah, I hope you all did enjoy this countdown. I know my commentary was again kind of pretty bad. Again, I'm not feeling it right now, but I will soon in the future. So I hope you all did enjoy this top 5, and leave a like if you did. And I want to see some more suggestions on these top 5s. Leave it in the comment section down below, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye, guys.